G'day and welcome to the grand final of TI11. This is Team Secret up against Tundra Esports. There is no more after this. This is the final showdown. Secret, they did it the hard way. They came through the lower bracket, had to beat Liquid already today, and we have the rematch of the upper bracket. And it's Tundra versus Secret, as the players already spamming out a bunch of voice lines. First picks and bans. Lestrak was not banned. Marcy and Nick's taken out from Tundra Esports, and immediately Lestrak picked up. I think Resolution has been playing the Lestrak for Team Secret in the offlane. Broodmother and Doom banned from Secret. Tundra immediately took out the Tusk and Marana. Now, I think Tundra is undefeated on the main stage when they have Marana. They've only lost one game on the main stage, which was the game to Secret, and that was when they didn't have Marana. Every other game on the main stage, they have picked Marana and they have won with it. So 100% win rate on Marana.
10 seconds remaining.
Tiny picked up from Secret. I think Tiny is a really strong pick. Now, I'd much prefer to see Tiny in the core role. I doubt it's going to be that. Lestrak already picked, probably as I said, for Rezo. I think this is going to be a Zayak Tiny. I think a core Tiny can really get out of control at the moment.
Tundra Esports turn to ban.
I mean, he's still the same Tiny we know from the core Tiny patch. He had a couple of nerfs, but still, you know, you get those items online, and he's going to blink in and blow up. Probably, you know, whoever he blinks in on is going to die. If whether it's one hero or five, they're all going to die. So it's incredibly strong. Core Tiny, that is. Tundra banning out the TA, and Secret removing the Lina. Now, Lina being taken out means you want to pick a mid laner that is potentially a little bit vulnerable to a really strong laner itself. Like, could be the Lestrak, could be the mid lane, could be the Tiny mid lane. But Lina either way, or there could be one still to come. Lina is just a super strong laner that you have to deal with. Morphling and Lifesteal are both meta carries, being picked up frequently in the tournament, taken out as well. I keep thinking Faceless Void is going to be grabbed by a team at some point, but it seemed to have fallen out of popularity as well.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, already Team Secret have the setup for a Faceless Void. Lestrak, Tiny, I mean, that's enough damage sort of inside the chrono with the Tiny on top. Obviously, with the Faceless Void damage on top.
Tundra Esports turn to ban. Tundra Esports Team Secret.
The Beastmaster Monkey banned out, and the Hoodwink. Okay, this is a Tundra hero. It hasn't been picked a lot by other teams. So Tundra pick up the Hoodwink. This is indicating this is a 9 Tusk.
10 seconds remaining.
They ran 9 mid Tusk yesterday against Secret, and it was really, really successful. He was just one-hitting. He was one-hitting everyone. Okay, Enigma second phase hasn't been considered. This is trouble for Tundra. If you can get this Enigma second phase, and the supports have already been picked on the opposition team, you are in a really, really strong position.
10 seconds
Hoodwink,
remaining.
Marana cannot cancel the Black Hole. There's not really room in this draft for a Silencer now. There's no room for Avenge or a Warlock. There's no room for anything else. You've shown your supports, you've shown your hand, and you didn't ban the Enigma. Now, this is probably because they were assuming that this Lestrak was the offlaner. But in fact, they can just switch the Lestrak to mid and can throw Resolution on the Enigma in the offlane. I mean, heck, they can run Enigma anyway. You can have a 5 Enigma. Doesn't really matter. You picked Enigma, and there's not easy counters here.
Tundra Esports turned.
Good combo with the Tiny and the Lestrak. Lestrak can be a little bit vulnerable prior to Bloodstone, or when the Bloodstone runs out. Activated 6-second runs out. So Frost Shield Keeps that Leshrac
10
nice and strong in the middle of
seconds
the fight. Helps him lock down on targets with the slow from the Frost Shield as well.
5 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
really good combination there. Decent for trying to hold towers. And there really doesn't appear to be much tower push at all from the 3 picks from Tundra so far. Tusk, Marana, and Hoodwink, unless the Marana is a core, just don't hit towers. So I'm thinking Tundra have to probably head towards their safe lane hero here. It'd be the Naga Siren. Yeah, this was a scary... Skidder put on a scary Naga Siren performance yesterday. It was pretty outrageous what the Naga Siren was able to do in Skidder's hands. And Team Secret, they should be fearful. Because Tundra put on a show yesterday, and they intend to start off on the same foot here.
5 seconds remaining.
In terms of against this particular draft, though, I mean, Illusion's going to be pretty good against sort of finding any blinking heroes, so stopping Tiny from blinking in, Enigma in the backline as well. The Illusions can get cleared out fairly quickly by Leshrac. There will come a point eventually when the Illusions can't be instantly burst by this Leshrac. The emotional dominance draft, we can beat you even with Enigma if Tundra wins this 3-0. Yeah. I mean, leaving Enigma to second phase is super scary.
5 seconds
First pick
remaining.
Enigma, from what I've seen, gets beaten quite regularly. Like first phase Enigma, but second phase Enigma, that's like a gotcha. Because the song's not going to cancel it. I'm talking BKB here. Once the BKB is up, which you can assume will occur, there's just no solution. I guess there's a Tusk Blink catch on the edge snowball save. That's about as fringe as I can see a solution to the black hole at the moment. Song is okay if the other heroes of Team Secret haven't popped their BKB. But I mean, you get the shard. You get the shard on the Naga Siren, and you could song 5% per second. I think it is 5% heal per second. It's pretty good. For 8 seconds, it's 40% maximum health healed. Maybe that's a soft counter. I'm stretching here to see a way that Tundra can deal with this. I mean, the way they dealt with it yesterday was the OD. They banned out Bloodseeker. Seeker got rid of the Nightstalker and the Lycan. But I don't think there's room for the OD in this draft. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 9 Tusk. And it was 9 who played the OD mid. Tusk kick. Yeah, but if you're close enough for the kick, then you'll be caught in the black hole, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it's all like maybe it's possible. Depends on where the black hole is cast in relation to where the Enigma's standing. Like there are potential solutions, but man, it's hard. And you can assume that, like, let's assume here that Secret isn't going to lose in 25 minutes, and that this Enigma will get his items.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Just gonna have to deal with a black hole. I mean, have some buybacks, play around timings, try and bait it out. Like just gonna have to be better. Just be better. That's always a solution. Just be better. Play better. Find the Enigma. And Team Secret, they banned Nightstalker because that's a potential hero that could have found the Enigma in the backlines. But for the, like, Hoodwink and Marana aren't really going to be invading the backlines.
Tundra Esports turn to
Ooh, and it's a Crystallis Pudge to deal with the Naga Siren Illusions. This matchup then is really dependent on who gets a good start. If the core Pudge gets a good start, the Naga is really going to struggle moving into the latest portions of this game. But if Pudge doesn't have a stellar start, I think the Illusions will still be able to rip through the Pudge before the Rot manages to take him down. And there's Leshrac as well. There's a lot of AoE damage here coming out from Secret. You got all of Leshrac's spells, Avalanche, Toss, AoE, Midnight Pulse, as well as the Black Hole, Frost Blast, Chain Frost, the Frost Shield, and then the Rod as well. Like, they have just AoE plus. So the illusions are going to have trouble staying alive to Tidehunter.
Choose your hero.
Okay. I mean, they can't Black Hole us if we just Blink Ravage them first, right? This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a game of outplays. It's going to be a game of outplays. Whoever can outplay the other is going to come out on top here. I think both drafts have potential. The Naga Siren is really, really strong. I've been saying it for the last 3 months. I thought Naga was going to be the carry of TI. And it's really come out at key moments in this tournament and pulled through. Naga is an exceptionally good carry right now. They gave him a Leshrac and an Enigma and a Pudge.
10 seconds.
Oh, these heroes that have been banned out in so many drafts.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, anyone in the Black Hole is super dead with all the AoE. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's no way to cancel it. So 9 Tusk. I mean, he went off yesterday against Secret. The 9 Tusk, mid Tusk, he was absolutely insane. It's Vodka, welcome into the stream. He was just one-punching people, but they're pretty resilient. Pudge, Tiny, Leshrac, the high HP pools, once again, a couple of items. Enigma should be pretty tanky as well. It's probably just Puppy. Lanes. Pudge is pretty good against the Tidehunter in lane because you can't really dispel off the Rot Slow. That's a pretty good matchup for the Pudge. Enigma against Naga Siren. Illusions should be able to try and kill the Eidolons along with Snake King's assistance. Pretty good sort of attack animation in lane. Yeah. Here we go. Grand final of TI11. This is it. We're going to have our winners in probably about 5 hours' time. And Tundra, who would have thought they would be probably the favorites coming into the final? But here they are. Turn on the play desk of the game. Oh, it's going to be a bloodbath. 41 to 55. Smoke kills by 25 minutes. Oh, it's 35. Highest net worth by 10 minutes. I mean, Leshrac, right? I think Skitter. No, Leshrac should have more. First triple kill? I have no idea. I absolutely no idea. Maybe the Pudge. Probably Nisha. I don't know. This is you know, you're playing try-hard Dota right here. When you see that the couriers are just a little bit outside of base because they can collect the items not being directly in base, just get that little bit of extra time. Oh no, Secret. This is the difference. This is the difference so far. Secret, they haven't got their couriers just waiting outside. Resolution does. Resolution knows what's up. Stand right there. Ah, here we go. Yeah, they're repositioning now. Yeah, just this is. I mean, this is TI. You know you're getting every little inch of competitive edge that you can. I mean, they're starting to move them a little bit more. Just the two here haven't yet. Competitive edge is everything. Underdog wins more often than not. Yeah, I didn't even know who the underdog here is. I think Secret are probably still considered favorites. Ironically, even though they lost to Tundra in the upper bracket final. But Tundra, they are making a smoke movement around level 1. They might be able to catch someone out here with the shards. Nine's moving forward. He sees Resolution. I think there's going to be a catch here. Shards will catch Rezo. He can't really walk around. There's the stun. Following up. Book, actually, underneath the tower. Onto 9. They'll get the first blood. But 9 goes down as well. Chrysalis will get 1 stack up on that flesh heap once he levels it. It is retroactive. So we got some action already. What did I say? It was going to be a bloodbath. These teams are moving into the ruins. Chrysalis goes for the hook. Doesn't get anything. And actually, this might be a bad situation. Sucks. He has the acorn shot. Ooh. Up onto the high ground there. Nisha's coming across as well. Chrysalis has a hook in 7. The body blocking up. Puppy. Nisha's going to head back to the mid lane. And a little bit of damage on his Tidehunter already. My goodness. Both these teams, they've decided the brawl's going to start before they even get to the lanes. Nisha on the Lestrak mid lane against 9 on the Tusk. In the bottom side, we're going to have the 1 Chrysalis Pudge put by Puppy on the Lich. They're laying against 33 on the Tidehunter. And Saksa on the Hoodwink. In the top lane, I think Skidder on his powerful Naga Silence put by Snaking. On his 100% win rate, Marana up against Zayak on the Tiny. And Rezo on the 3 Enigma. So, did get some early vision down for Tundra, sort of on this, right on the top of the high ground here. So Nisha probably doesn't know it's there. Maybe send out a sentry if he suspects it at some point. So Snaking has the area level 1. Probably just use that to secure last hits on range creeps or maybe even on large camp. We do see this is blocked out on this large camp here. And Zayak, he's going to take a lot of damage here. He's just holding the creep wave in front. And yeah, he took a lot of damage. Only has some tangos left. Mid lane, Nisha and 9. Noble used. I mean, Nisha's pretty tanky. It's going to be hard to bring down. Even getting the deny on the range creep there. Split Earth being split and cancelled. I was really impressed with Nisha in the game. Actually, as we talk, bottom lane, Chrysalis going pretty low. Tops the Fairy Fire. 33. You have the Gush. So no level yet in the Kraken Shell because it is against a Pudge. As I said, it's not particularly useful against the Hook or the Rot. As well as Puppy with the Frost Blast. You know, that's just instant. The slow does last a little while, but you know, it's really the instant damage that you're going to be worrying about. So 9 grabbing up the Water Rune. We'll bottle it up. Nisha already refilled his bottle. And we're seeing 11 and 2, 12 and 2 on the Lestrak, 9 and 2 on 9. So pretty even in the middle lane. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Chrysalis probably wants to... Hey, just be careful with the Gush coming out. There's a decent amount of damage. Frost Shield being used. Turning around a little bit with the Rot. And yeah, Tundra realize they can't go in while the Frost Shield is active. But now that it's down, they might be able to get a little bit more aggressive. Top side, Resolution, 9 and 4. He's doing better than the Naga. Skidder, only 8 and 3. Bottom of the last hits for the cause. At the moment, real struggle over these sentries, making sure they win the D-Ward war on the camps. Zayak, melee hero, so has the innate block chance. Doesn't take too much damage there from Snaking. And, yep, Malphus from Rezo. The Elite will immediately be used just to make sure he doesn't take too much damage there, considering he's out of regen for the time being. In this bottom lane, there could be quite a lot of action. 33 still hasn't put any points in the Kraken Shell, fair enough. And I think maybe level 2 in Rot, Chrysalis might want to get a little bit aggressive on 33. Gush coming out once again. That's a lot of damage between the Gush and level 2 Anchor Smash. Nisha went all the way down to his bottom bounty rune to refill the bottle. We'll just keep... He has gone for the Lightning Storm, maxing out the Split Earth early. Actually, there's the shards with the Snowball. Nisha not too concerned, just turning around with the Split Earth. We'll trade HP for HP and regen back up. He's a little lower mana, so maybe he has to send himself out of Clarity. Has got some Infused Raindrops queued up and the Mana Boots. Level 2 now on the Demonic Conversion. They do start to deal a decent amount of damage, but Skidder, he's got 10 armor. So he doesn't really care at all about right clicks from these Eidolons. Each Eidolon dealing 28 damage. Yeah, he's got 38% physical resistance. Very, very hard to bring down. The Curie actually lives on 4 HP. Once again, Snake King gets hit with the Malefice. And takes a little bit of damage. Stun being tanked. Actually, meanwhile, bottom lane, both are dying.
My keyboard is not working.
There's going to be quite a lot of action in this early game. Yeah, bottom lane, the Pudge and the Hoodwink did go down, so better trade for Tundra there. And 33 is still perfectly healthy on this lane, going straight into the phase boots. Has grabbed 1 level in the Kraken Shell. Two Flesh Heap stacks now on Crystallis, so he gets a stack. He'll be happy with it. He's been part of both kills for his team so far. Always something you look out for. He's looking for the hook. To pull him off to the side. Actually, just hooking the catapult. Making sure that that one's taken down. Making sure he gets the gold. There's the move. He's back over onto Puppy. Frost Shield, though, he might be able to turn around onto 33. But it's sort of like the unmovable wall and the unstoppable force in this bottom lane. Taking and Zayak sort of juking it out here. But Snaking's got the mobility. He's got 2 leaps left still. If he wants to keep chasing after, he will. Zayak has no mana and he's looking for a deny. He will die. Yeah, with those 2 leap charges and the increased attack speed, he was really going down. Pushback the lane with the shards running feature. He's in a lot of trouble. 9 rolling through with the snowball. Pops the fairy fight. Doesn't have enough damage. Maybe he could have, if he had a bit more health, the Pulse Nova might have burnt through 9 in time, but it's already sitting a little bit too low. And this 9 Tusk is level 6. Working on the phase boots. In fact, I believe it's coming out now. There it is. Phase boots are complete. He starts popping off. He'd be in a lot of trouble. Bottom lane, Crystallis. He's going to use the rock to try and get a slow off, but the Anchor Smash, level 3. And the tip as well onto Crystallis. I did mention that this Pudge has got to have a decent start to this game to be able to deal with these Naga illusions later on, and has died twice in lane already. Certainly not the ideal start for Crystallis on this cool Pudge. Resolution. He's got Blink Dagger queued up immediately. Actually caught from behind by the arrow, and with all the illusions, there's a net as well. He will go down. Eidolons might get a trade kill over on a Snake King. They're looking in the trees for him. They will find him. I believe level 3 Demonic Recurve. Level 3 Eidolons? Yeah, level 3 Eidolons, so plenty of damage there. I think, yeah, Resolution realizes that there is no counter to Black Hole this game, and he's just going to go straight in for the Blink. In fact, I hope he goes Blink BKB, because there's no need for him to build up into auras. If he can get off a Black Hole, then that just wins his team the fight. I'm looking to get aggressive again with the shards. Now has the punch up, the roll, caught by the avalanche in the river. Zyke will toss him up into the air. Ace Rune now grabbed by Nish, who's got in the bottom, will activate it. Split Earth catches. Now the damage coming through from the Pulse Nova. It's a lot. Bushwhack saving him momentarily, but now how much longer is it going to save you for? With the haste, he thought about diving in under, but the Frost Shield did wear off. The 9 goes down, and there's 6 heroes mid. There's you know, Dota 2 8 minutes in, 6 heroes mid. Action is coming. Puppy throwing past Saxa. Doesn't really have a lot of mana to work with at the moment. Have to send him out some regen or head back to base. Nine TPing top lane with the roll immediately onto Rezo. He has a Black Hole. If he wants to try and turn around, he does. Zyke and Nisha, they're both here to follow up. There's the avalanche and the toss. Oh, you went on Rezo, but Rezo just went on you. Nisha now is flying forward with the Frost Armor. They're trying to catch Saxa. They know he's in the area. Zyke has an avalanche in 3s. Off into the trees. Split Earth won't quite catch. And Nisha, he's looking, he's hunting, he's finding, he's found him. And the little squirrel, there's no hiding here. Top tower will look like it'll go down. No levels in the Diabolic Edict just yet. Maxing out the Split Earth and the Lightning Storm, bit of a different build than normal. I mean, he's got a decent amount of damage. Snaking, he wants the deny. Oh, we almost got it as well. Like moving through with a sentry. No obs to plant at the moment. He's trying to get a catch on the snaking. 2 leap charges are available. He needs a little bit of help. Ooh. Snaking just a little too quick with the leap. Nisha now heading straight into the Bloodstone. Has an arcane room. Did make himself a stack. He'll farm out the triangle. He's going to start moving towards that very quickly. Top of the net worth. Pudge though, bottom in terms of the cores, and he's struggling. Crystallis, level 3 in the Rot, 2 in the Flesh Heap. Has the... not even the phase boots being sent out yet. Still lacking the Blades of Attack. And 33 has a Ravage. In fact, I think he might just use it. He might not even need it. With the Bushwhack. Crystallis using Dismember. I mean, he's dead if they Ravage. But they didn't decide to. Snaking did die otherwise in their jungle, but... Nine's on his way. Yeah, I just think I just want to save the Ravage for a little bit more of a rotation. They're coming in now with Puppy and Nisha. No Bloodstone just yet, but 1350 HP. I mean, it's just a spell. I kind of expected the pop on the Ravage, you know, early days, get the kill on the safe lane and just set back this Pudge even more. But they decided not to commit to it. Besides Zyke and Resolution just sort of owning this jungle at the moment. And Black Hole's back up in 43 seconds. That threat will be active again. Skitter though is slowly starting to climb up the net worth. With the illusions he'll get ahead. He has maxed out Mirror Image, level 3 in the Riptide, actually bottom lane. Crystals, I don't think you're getting out of this one. Gush comes out. Shards blocking you in, and yeah, this is going to be a dead Pudge. Sharpshooter does the honors, and they even save the Walrus Punch, not even needing it. Courier, make it out safe. DD, bottom lane, Skitter is just going to yoink that one up. He'll take that. Just with his farming speed a little bit more. It's very hard for him to go on Nisha with the AoE that the Nisha's pumping out now. 2 levels in Diabolic Geek. Didn't even max out the Lightning Storm. Just went for the 3 levels. Deciding that he needs the Edict now to start pushing some towers. And the Edict, of course, is pure damage. Pierces spell immunity. So even through BKB, the Edict will be doing work. Let's see. Mid tier 1 tower will go down. Really without any fight at all. This is with a Ravage. It's kind of expected Tundra to want to defend that with Ravage up. Ravage and Vlads. I guess they're trying to take this bottom tier 1 tower. It will fall, but the smoke rotation's coming. Scan does catch them out. Night Shadow is popped. They're going to know they're in the area. Do they have detection? Sentry on the deck. They'll see the obs door and they catch just in sight, but Saxa will be able to make it away. In fact, Nine's here. They want to make the rotation. Frost Shield protecting Zyke. Arrow will connect. The long range snipes will get the job done. And the rock dissolves back into the earth. In Sharpshooter and the arrow, I believe, taking just level 1. Oh, stack. Oh, the money. Snaking yoinked a few of those on the way past with the Starstorm. Ancient stack as well. Just the 2 stacks, but 33 will clean that up, and that will be the Wraith Pact. Zyke still working on the Blink Dagger. He's pretty much 2,000 gold away. Went in for phase boots first. Very unusual. Normally you see sort of the brown boots on the Tiny, trying to get into the Blink Dagger as soon as possible. Nisha Haste Room bottled up with the Bloodstone, ready to rock and roll. If they want to fight with this, they might even smoke again. He does have a smoke. Snaking, the perfect hero to be at the front. Might even be able to evade it with the leaps away. Zyke moves in. Maybe a toss back, but in fact, Zyke's the one who's caught. Snowball, punch up into the air, and the right clicks. will tear through him again. And Zayak, he's having a poor game here. He's died a few times now already, but Nisha is on the hunt with the haste rune, misses through 9. 9 actually jukes around the trees. The perfect little tree jukes there from 9. Nisha goes left, 9 goes right. And haste rune is running out. Arrow dodges it. Nisha, Gush catches. That was a cute little dodge. I mean, Nisha had no vision of that. They have no wards here. There's no wards. In fact, that's what they just checked. They just checked to see if there was vision there. They just guessed that the arrow would be coming through to the left, and he just juked onto the right. That was pretty cool from Nisha just then. Now he's being caught mid lane. As the Bloodstone, he pops it. They're gonna find it hard. The breakthrough. There's a Ravage. We'll scratch that. The Bloodstone did not save you. Or maybe it would have. He had the Diabolic Edict going. Maybe not. No, he didn't have the Diabolic Edict running. Pulse Nova was running, but that was it. Won't be enough to save. But that's how you deal with this Leshrac. If you don't burst in, he will live. Chrysalis TP's in, has a hook. Think about using it. Might just try and save the tower. There is a catapult hitting, so it's going to be hard. Catapult is killed. And Nisha's back to the fray. Bloodstone ready to use once again. Charging forward, Zayak without a blink. It's very hard to get in. And the illusions are just farming up the map. You can see now 8.2k net worth. Skidder is just getting further and further ahead, and he's doing it in relative safety. He's not even anywhere close to being killed. He's got the Manta now. He's going to TP out to the bottom lane. Recognizes that this side of the map is a little bit dangerous. Sends the illusions out, and he's just farming everything so quickly. Even going to get these creeps here as well. And he's now down the bottom side with 9. Farming out the triangle. Skidder's everywhere. I have to. You have to ban this Naga Siren for Tundra. He's just too. He's too good. He's too good on this hero.
Middle tower is under attack.
Resolution is bottom lane with the blink dagger. Gonna find him in here. They see him there underneath the shards. Bushwhack catches with the arrow. Sharpshooter as well, and that's a dead resolution.
My keyboard is not.
Staking, just TP's up. Mid lane though. Chrysalis could be in trouble. 33, no Ravage for 30 seconds. Is that a...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
double cloak? I mean, I guess so. I mean, it stacks, right? He's got 2 cloaks. He's against the Leshrac. Why not? Leshrac, Lich, Tiny, Enigma, Pudge. Yeah. So Hooded Defiance with a cloak on top. He's got 47% magic resist.
A tithe to the impurity.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but there you go. Double cloak. I mean, he's going to use the item slot at some point. Roll comes in from 9. Chrysalis is thinking about maybe turning around. He's got support coming over. Bikes in the area. And this is the way that Chrysalis took that. He didn't immediately run. Sort of indicated to Tundra that maybe he wasn't alone, and they backed off before the support arrived. TP bottom. They catch 33, moving him with the Frost Shield. Turn around, Gush. Skidder's here, though. This Naga Siren, he's already very strong with the Manta. Axed out Riptide. Teams might be intercepting further over. Sarks are under the cover of smoke. Moving forward. Has vision on Puppy. Resolution has the blink going straight into BKB. Yep, I think this is the build this game for Resolution. No aura items. Straight into the big ticket items. He needs to get off these black holes. And if he does, this is the game you always love to play in a pub match. He's going to go Blink, BKB, probably get the Octarine Core, maybe an Aghanim Scepter. This is, you want to do the 1v5 here. You want to catch everyone in the black hole, kill them all in one. There's still this bottom lane though, the boomerang's hit, and the arrow is being chained down slowly. Chain Frost does slow down, and 9 just comes in with a roll. So Mr. Gaze pulling him back in. Resolution is here, drops down. Midnight Pulse on the deck. Mishrak held back by the Bushwhack. Up on the high ground, the Avalanche has hit. Tossed back, down, and 9 will die. Nisha with all the damage that's needed. Kill this Tusk. Nisha's still on the hunt. He might actually find Saxa. Fight's still kicking off. Slag, close to 33. 33 has a Ravage. He wants to pop it, he will. Bloodstone first though. He gets it off, and Nisha's going to be perfectly fine. Now Resolution has the Black Hole. He's thinking about using it with the Blink Dagger. Gush catches him though. Sharpshooter tanked by Nisha, making sure that Rezo's Blink Dagger was ready to go. But look at the illusions coming out and cancelling the Blink. This is going to be the issue that Resolution's got to deal with. That was one illusion. One illusion. He just lost like 500 HP for one illusion. This is going to get even worse and worse as the game goes on for the side of Secret. These illusions will only get stronger. Chrysalis has Vanguard close to the Ags. Just needs another 1100 gold. 9 has the Deso, and he's going to start getting charges on this for sure. Level 2 in the punch. Hasn't grabbed the level 10 talent just yet.
Invisibility.
Isha has some armor, recognizing that the Gush is going to be pretty effective at amplifying magical or amplifying physical damage against him. Working to Shiva's most likely. I mean, you've got the Riptide, which is 8 armor reduction. You've got the Gush, which is another 6. That's 14. 14 armor reduction. 33 is an absolute tank. Pipe of Insight, Wraith Pact. I mean, you want to fight around this Tidehunter. This is the man you want to be next to. You've got all the auras already. And is there any other forms of reduction? I mean, if there's someone who's hit by a Gush and a Riptide, the Naga illusions are just going to tear through them. The punch from 9 is just going to tear through them. With the Desolator as well, an additional 6 armor reduction. We're talking like negative 20 armor. And look at let's just see the illusions, what they're doing. He had an illusion in there to dispel the net, but man, they are starting to really, really hurt. Now, where are the HP bars on those illusions? I always find that interesting that not all the illusions show HP bars on the Naga Siren. Top lane, Aiken's moving forward, has an arrow at the ready. Thinking about it, it's going to provide vision either way. Oh, Resolution sidesteps it. Just in time, has a blink in 2. Coming in from Puppy. Cover his escape, and Tundra will step back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Both teams, if they're feeling the pressure, there's probably a good chance they'll lose. Teams that play the freest in TI finals often do the best. 33 is being caught by the branch of the whole squad. There's the Black Hole. They will catch the Tidehunter, and happy to fight now, Secret. Tundra, they can't go on without their Aura Carrier. And that's going to be like the primary target for the Black Hole this game is this Tidehunter. Because if he gets caught in the Black Hole, he probably will die. Anything else, he shrugs it off with the Kraken Shell. Bottom lane. This time, Ike's been caught. Oh, the punch. The punch and the sharpshooter. The arrow just came through for good measure. I mean, it was just the cherry on top. Wasn't even needed. Then minus 20 armor if I did the 6, 8, and 6. Minus 20 armor.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Potentially minus 20 armor. I think is there a minus armor talent? Now Split Earth catching on to 9. Snowball will delay a little bit with the punch. Boomerang hits as well. Hook actually pulls him back in. The song won't save 9 in time. The rot damage was enough with the Ag Scepter. Skitter backs away. And he's already working towards the heart. Has the Reaver. Has the Reaver and very close to that heart. And then those illusions are going to become real issues. Because how do how does anyone on the side of Secret, apart from maybe the Leshrac and the Pudge, stand against these illusions? If they're coming at you, you're just going to have to run. Puppy, he's going to be casting Frost Shields on himself just to protect himself from illusions. Most of these team fights, otherwise he'll just probably die incidentally. BKB being worked on by Chrysalis. Now the smoke comes out from Tundra. Drum ready, plus the 4-staff on Mirana. Art's there with the Orchid. Darksa, Aeon Disc as well, or Aeon Lens, Ether Lens. Caught Chrysalis, Arrow coming through, connects, so does the net, the Sharpshooter. All the minus armor from the illusions. And Nisha, he's caught, pops the Bloodstone. He's going to need it just to stay alive. Split Earth on the deck, now the punch comes in, loaded. Also trying to protect him as well. There's actually Chainfrost is bouncing between the two. 9 uses Snowball, pops away. There's the Ravage. Will catch out on Zayak, although he's still running away. One little last tick of damage from the Bushwhack will get the job done. And Skidder still standing firm in the middle of the fight. This is without a black hole. Tundra know when that black hole is down, they are pretty much invulnerable. The Pudge did not get a good enough start to be threatening to the team of Tundra. You saw they just killed him. 1,500 HP. Just chain stunned him down, and that was it. $3,000 HP on Skidder. Going towards a BKB next as well. Can build into the Bloodthorn later on. Darksa looking for an initiation here off to the side. Almost catches Nisha. And the illusions are here. Look at the damage they're going to do. I mean, they just expired, but
Radiant's bottom tower
Black Hole is now up. Just level 1. Level 3 in the Midnight Pulse. And maybe they'll look to take a fight. Zayak is still walking up the high ground. He's going to be spotted. Avalanche comes out, tossed back in. The 9's already further into the fight. Crystal Snap in with the rock. The Black Hole, it only catches on the 1, and the Song's going to immediately cancel it. So resetting the fight. Sucks it, winds it up. The arrow won't connect, but 33 will. And it's a 2-for-1 trade at the moment in favor of Tundra. One-man Black Hole on the POS 5. It's not going to cut it this game for resolution. He's going to need a lot more. And now that that Black Hole is down, and Tundra, they didn't really lose anything. Look at the line on the map. They've just drawn. Let's go this way. Snake King's drawn it. He's dead, and he's gone, oh, I'll take over the tactics, lads. They got nothing left in the tank. Let's go take some towers. Let's take Roshan. And with the minus armor here, I mean, look at this. Desolated. He's down to -3, so that's -23 armor? No, sorry, it's only -9. I mean, they're trying to contest though. Nisha, he's moving in the middle of the fight. He has all the damage necessary. I don't think they expected him to contest it. Chrysalis as well. The AoE, it's overwhelming. They're all standing on top of each other. The Pulse Nova is going off. Skidder working his way off to the left-hand side of the fight, but really nobody's even dead yet. The Roshan's still alive. 33's in the middle of the fight. He has a Ravage in a moment. If he can get it off, there it pops it off. 9 punches up. He's grabbed the Aegis. And Secret, they're all falling. Aegis is claimed. That's about the best they're going to get. Puppy trying to get away. Boomerang will miss onto Chrysalis, but he's a Pudge without a Blink Dagger. He's a man without a nation, and he's going to go down. Puppy is in the trees, and they know it. They're hunting him down. Oh, Blink Dagger from Puppy. That was Secret attempting contest without the Black Hole, and it was almost there. They had the rot damage, plus the Pulse Nova, all of Leshrac's abilities sitting on top of most of the team of Tundra. The Ravage only came up at the last second. But without the Black Hole, they just simply can't contest. And really, Secret would have been better off just leaving that Roche to the side of Tundra, because now the dip goes even further. It's getting more and more out of control. 18k net worth lead to Tundra. 3 of the 4 top net worth are on the side of Tundra. It's just the Leshrac that's holding firm at the moment. 16k. Nisha, he's trying to put his team on his back. He's got the Kaya, Casual Plate Mail, Lotus Orb, Bloodstone. Actually, going to go in. Arrow connects as well as the Boomerang. Gosh, comes out. You see he's still dying. Lotus Orb turns around with the stun, but he's going to be dragged into the rest of their team. This is not where he wants to be. The Lotus Orb reflects the silence, but he's going to be punched up into the air, and he will fall. Puppy tries to get close enough to offer some assistance, but he goes down as well, along with the Tiny. One by one, they fall, and Tundra say, well, thank you. We'll happily walk up to your high ground. Look, back underneath the tier 4s, but really, 33 is so tanky with the Mage Slayer as well. Can't bring this man down, and the tracks under threat. Whiff will be used from Secret. Illusion's being sent forward to scout out where anyone is, but realistically they can't fight until Nisha is spawned. He is effectively half of their net worth. He is the most important player on their team. Since Crystallis simply does not have the items, he doesn't have the farm, he doesn't have a BKB even yet. Maybe he can stand in the fights with a BKB. But until then, he's going to continue to struggle. Has the 8% spell life still and 16% rot slow. Can go for the meat hook damage. Needs to be able to survive, not necessarily kill. Blink Dagger on Zyke though. Maybe they have a way into the fights now and they smoke up. This is with the level 2 Black Hole. They've got BKB Blink. Trying to bait Crystallis here. They can try and get in. This is the one chance they have. It's a huge reveal. Rezo, he's smoked on the back line. Trying to go into 33. The Ravage will be popped. Skitter's now coming to the fight. They're gathered up. There's the Black Hole on the 2 big calls, but they got the BKBs off. I don't think there's going to be enough follow-up damage. Skitter, he gets the song off, and they're going to turn it around. Put him to sleep. Oh, no. Secret, that was it. Your 2 heroes are already dead. Zyke, he's caught off to the side. 9 punches up into the air. Nisha, it's him against the world. He's got all the damage. He's trying to TP out. He's standing still, but he will fall. And Secret, that's it. They've got nothing left. The BKBs were cast in time. If only the BKBs weren't used, they could have brought him down in the Black Hole. They got the 2 cores they were looking for, but it simply wasn't enough. Gonna be 1 Rax, maybe 2, definitely 2 Rax. They'll at least get the melee. The minus armor from the Desolator. They'll chip through that really easily. Problem is now Resolution doesn't have a Black Hole for another 115 seconds. If Tundra are feeling game, they'll probably just go for the next set of racks. And they don't have a Ravage either for 72, so there is a window, about a 40-second window where Ravage will be up and Black Hole will not be.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Secret, how do they do this? How do they try and defend against a Skitter Naga who is so big? Even has the finished up Bloodthorn now. Has the song. I think he might have even had it, the song upgrade with the 5% heal. I mean, we talked about it in the draft, potential sort of soft counter to the Black Hole. Let's get the song off and heal everyone up, but they're smoking up. They're looking for the kill. Dash forward. Puppy, he's just trying to drag the rest of the team away. This is the strat at the moment. Puppy says, come, take me. Running them as far away from the base as he can. Trying to buy time. Puppy understands it's all about this Black Hole. 48 seconds. And in the bottom line, Nisha, he might actually just go down and get tossed out. He might survive and get back to his base. Jane Frost going between the Illusions and 33. Crystallis has the BKB. He's feeling pretty big, but he's not big enough without a Black Hole to support him. Coming back in is Nisha. Hooks 33 back in. There's the Ravage. He does catch on the 2, but the song actually saved them. So Ravage wasted. How close? 20 seconds away. 20 seconds, Resolution. Maybe they can find some sort of fight. Tundra, they're still hanging around off to the side. Zyke, under the cover of the smoke, has the blink ready. No Ravage, no song. This could be Secret's moment. Resolution is still hunting. Zyke finds 9 in the trees, tossing them back towards Nisha. Split on the deck, but he gets the BKB off in time. And it's actually Crystallis that looks like he's going to go down. He needs to somehow get away. He can't. No buyback here either. Resolution He needs the black hole of his life here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to come. Goes back in. There's the buyback from Nisha. He's trying to draw attention back onto everyone from the side of Tundra onto him. The illusions are just dealing so much damage and nuisance in the backlines, cancelling the blink dagger of resolution constantly. Secret they hold. They're not giving up this game one just yet. And nor should they. They have some big spells. Snaking. It's the Boots of Travel actually online as well. He wants to be mobile around the map. And you can see they can farm anywhere they want. They have 36k net worth lead. There's going to be an overwhelming blink soon on the Tidehunter. He actually went in for the Reaver first, just recognizing he wants to have more HP, more strength so he doesn't go down. And Anchor Smash affects buildings, 120 gush damage, 50 anchor. He's gone in for all the damage abilities. And plus 1 second Ravage Stun. Possibly might be the game clencher. 50% chance of Anchor Attack on Anchor Smash on attack. Pretty decent as well. Crystallis wants to get that level 18. With the BKB, that's probably going to be his last item for a while now. Ether Lens on resolution. Slightly better cast range on that black hole. Black looking for anything here. They'll see 33.
Got it.
But they need multi-hero black holes at this point. One is not going to be enough. They are so far behind. And he needs to hit the Dream Black Hole. It's so much pressure on resolution. The Dream Black Hole is everything they need. They actually see 33 Skitters in the area as well. Resolution's going to show himself, but look at the illusions. Crystallis can't even deal with them himself. He's taking half his HP down. There's the Moonlight Shadow being popped. They're going to get the vision up on the high ground. Snaking will remove it. Avalanche forward from Zyke will miss. Arrow racing forward. Doesn't have a Heat Seeker on it this time, but they keep searching. Illusions guarding the way. Moonlight Shadow is running out. Haste as well. Spelling on 9. It's at its time. Thuxa has the Ether Lens. So long bushwhacks from long distances. Also has a Maelstrom as well. Actually, if they caught 33, it's not really the one they want. Crystallis is going to be forced to pop the BKB in a moment. Frost Shield is keeping alive. Nisha has been separated. Does pop the Bloodstone. Punch comes in from 9. And will make it back up to the protection of his last racks. Secret, 37k behind. It doesn't even look like it's leveling off at this point. In fact, what did it say? 100%. Gaben says 100% chance that Tundra will win this one. And into the Roche Pit they go. This is going to be the Shard as well as the Aegis. Who hasn't got the Shard? I mean, there's no... The Ice Shards upgrade is pretty decent. I've already got the Shard on the other two. Maybe... Lux has got his. I mean, is it just? I mean, the Leap upgrade? Maybe. Thinking about it. He does great. So the Ice Shards upgrade. It's a good upgrade. It's a nice upgrade. Just making it so the Ice Shards increase in depth. And there's move slow, damage per second inside of them. It's pretty good. It's a nice upgrade. Level 20 now on Nisha. Did take the 40 Pulse Nova damage. So now dealing 240 damage per second and AoE around him. He should be able to deal with pretty much all the illusions. Try to get 33 with the hook. Of course, the Aegis was taken on to Skitter, so we couldn't kill him once. He's got an Ice Guardian now. It's going to find it hard to kill him twice. 33 is just standing on the front lines. Crystallis, that hook doesn't find anyone. There's a net over on the Crystallis. Stun follow-up as well, and the arrow. He might even just go down. They're all standing on top of each other. They did get gathered for a moment, but Tiny's gone. No buyback now. Crystallis pops the BKB. Puppy actually takes the Hoodwink. He's dying from range on the backlines. Resolution. He's waiting to go in. He needs to find a huge black hole. There it is. He finds only the one. And there's a song to cover and heal. That's not going to be good enough. The tips come out as the song continues. Nisha, he's got the Frost Armor. He's trying to move on forward. Crystallis, can they pull something out of the hat here? Can he have enough health and enough mana to burn through the entire team of Tundra? He's got to hope he has some freaky Bloodstone moment here. He pops it off. The damage is coming through on him as well. He's healing through it, but can he heal enough? I don't think he can. The spell lifesteal gets off a double stun. Gonna run back to his base. The net connects. All the AoE in the world. He's trying to hit everything around him, but the damage, the Bloodthorn, the crits from the illusions, and now Puppy's caught inside the shards. It's a present for him. GG, well played is called. And Tundra will take game 1 in this best of 5 grand final. TI11.